Generic greetings and welcome to Prison Architect once again, and this is Prisoner Broomfield, prisoner number 3825302, and because of a logistical and probably a administrative error, we have now been incarcerated on the recently completed island facility that we finished in the previous episode. However, we are immediately going to encounter a bit of a problem. As you can see, Broomfield here is a normal category prisoner. However, this is a high security facility, which means that the flooring is set to either be staff only, which is what we have in the background there, or high risk, which means that we are not supposed to be here. Furthermore, as you can see, as we are being escorted to our cell, all of this is all hashed lined because we are not supposed to be anywhere here. And that means that we have a slight problem, because as soon as we are put in our cell, the game will check us as being out of bounds and not in a place where we're supposed to be, and then what's going to happen is this guard is going to be extremely shocked and go, "Oh, you shouldn't be here," and is now proceeding to bat us over the head with their baton. Also, the armed guard's wanting a piece of this as well and is now going to taser us. And that is suboptimal to say the least, because we now have either two options. We continue playing this as an as a playthrough where we are constantly fighting, or we sit in our cell for the remainder of our days because we're going to be constantly locked up. Yeah, don't change, Prison Architect, don't change. Don't, in fact, do change, please, because this is pretty much unplayable. Speaking of unplayable, if you have the Cleared for Transfer DLC turned on, you can't gain any rep points, so I've had to disable that as well. I'm not going to start. Okay, what I'm going to do is load a save that I have changed up all of the flooring to be non-designated, which means we can traverse that. Obviously, the staff-only areas are still set to staff-only, so functionally it's exactly the same, but this time we can actually play it. So let's load that right now. Okay, escape attempt number 2, this time with Prisoner Frost, prisoner number 3827472, incarcerated for being a wrong category prisoner. If we check our reputations, you can see we have all of these usual reputations. However, there is now a reputation called Swimmer. This prisoner is no stranger to water, unlocks the ability to swim by simply entering water. Prisoners are unable to swim indefinitely though, so there is a way to swim off the island. So normally in the game there are two ways to escape. You can basically do a blitz out attempt where you try and run through the door so to get to the end of the map, or you can tunnel out. Those are I guess those are the two main ways of escape. I'm not saying, oh sorry, I said only, but I meant those are the two main ways of escape. Obviously you can get a big gang and shoot your way out and that sort of thing. Sadly, I don't think we can climb over the walls. The strong trait, we've seen prisoners do it in the game, but I don't know if there's a way for us to do that. But also there's no ways for us to gain any reputation without just copious amounts of violence. So we're going to have to do that, and what I'm going to do is go over to our shower, probably a shower that doesn't have a guard walking right by, and what we'll do is basically start hitting things. So as you hit it, you will cause damage, and we will gain these rep points. Now, I'm not going to try and escape. Oh, there's someone here, and we'll just give them a little bit of a tap, and there we go, they're now out. Yeah, we're not going to escape with a band of people. That's not the objective of this one. I'm going to end the fight there. That's not a surrender, by the way, that's an end of fight. So they didn't see us doing it, so it means we get those points back. And that guard is just around here, so we've done nothing. There's nothing we've done that's wrong, honestly. Let's go ahead, and I'm trying to head down to probably into the classroom, because there's a lot of stuff that we can damage in here, although there is someone in parole, so perhaps not doing that there. Let's just start attacking these mats, and we're just basically going to rip up some of the rugs and maybe hit the pews now and again. You can see there's not a lot of damage in some of this as well. I'm trying to gain enough points so we get really strong, which means we cause a lot more damage, because it's the easiest way to get points. And oh no, have you noticed that bit there? There's a little bit of flooring that I've missed. I knew there'd be something like that. That guy's actually shot at us and sadly missed. Is that an armed guard? I think that might be an armed guard. What I'm going to try and do is I'm actually going to try and head out and go faster than they are going, obviously just attacking people as we go, and get the odd little punch in there. I'm trying to run away till it says end fight, like that, although we are obviously going past even more and more guards, and that's a sniper. See that laser there? That's actually the sniper. So there are, yeah, we're still getting targeted, but we have just managed to get back here, and I'm trying to get to a point where we can end the fight like so, and we've done nothing wrong. Oh, we've done nothing wrong at all. We're just having a little stroll. But that's only 4 rep points. You can see it's quite difficult to gain these points. Would it be... I was going to say let's go on security and break that up, but that would be a little bit over the top, wouldn't it, if we started to break... Going in the security room and breaking that is... Yeah, I mean, that's got some... that's got some strange connotations, and yeah, it's certainly a... Yeah, certainly a highly aggressive thing to do. Anyway, what we're doing, as you can see, is trying to hit all of these to gain the points. I'm not particularly interested in surrendering, and it looks like we've been forced to do that. I'm going to skip punishments. It only costs a rep point to do that, but now we can get strong, and then we can get very strong. So that means we can hit a lot harder. Also, I think previously you would have been able to go over the wall, but well, I think in game, I think if the prisoners have that trait, it is possible. You see all the prisoners they are looking at is thinking, what's going on here? And that's because obviously we are a normal category prisoner in this area. Anyway, let's just continue hitting this stuff here, and you see that they have, well, the K9 unit has managed to... K9 unit's coming towards us there, so we will attack said K9 unit. And this guy may have... What does he have? Oh, he just has the leash. The dog is the one that's causing the most damage, so we're going to try and put as much damage out as we can to knock the dog out. I'm certainly not interested in attacking the dog and any further, because that doesn't sit right. But we will try and attack this person here. This is the... sadly, that's not many points gained at all there. Yeah, that was a... what should we go for? Skilled fighter? Skilled fighter, yeah. That was a taser shot from the armed guard, and that did manage to harm us there. So back down, we are going to probably try the same thing in and around here. Over on this side is probably where we have the least amount of problems, because, well, this is where there's not going to be many guards. But again, the K9 unit is in, so we've just been very unlucky with the patrols, because the patrols are around these cell blocks, not around this. So we've just been very unlucky as to the positions of these. So again, skipping the punishments, because there's no reason not to. And we can now get swimmer. So if we pick that up, we will be able to start swimming. Can you get expert swimmer? I'm guessing you can get expert swimmer as well. So that'd be pretty good. It's now eat time, so we're going to go through this way, straight across, and then up and around and into the canteen, which we can actually ignore these arrows if we want as well. The question is, do we want to start a fight? Do we really want to start a fight? Well, let's see if there's any instigators around here. We might actually punch them and see what happens there. The problem is that there's a lot of traits around here that we have to be very, very, very aware of. You can see some of them are strong, quick, but some of them are extremely deadly and quick, and like legendary prisoners. So I really don't want to. Oh, there's tough and cop killer. If we punch those, then the guards are going to start to fight. There we go. And they're going to try and... Oh, there we go. And it's all kicking off now. What's happening is I'm trying to just attack everybody. But if I attack the cop killer, they're obviously going to be really focused on trying to stop. But because he's a cop killer, they won't want to stop. Oh, did I just knock him unconscious with one hit? I think I managed to do that. I'm just hoping that... are these guys? Yeah, they're just chasing me. Oh, there are fights going on. Sadly, though, all of this here... This has not done anything other than cause those guys to follow me. I'm not getting any reputation. Like, all that was one reputation, and this could go bad. Okay, so it appears that a normal risk prisoner in a high risk facility doesn't last very long. Okay, we're going to have to try that again. Okay, so third time's a charm. We are now with prisoner Martin here, prisoner 38274772, who has learned, really heard, I guess, that if you start a fight here, then basically there's no mercy on the prisoner's behalf. They're not going to stop attacking you, which, yeah, as to be fair, as a normal risk prisoner, you wouldn't expect them to know that, but there you go. And, oh, lock up, that's why we were escorted there. So once again, we are going to try and gain as many trait points as we possibly can, and we'll do so by, you know, breaking things in the shower. Do we have any reputations? We don't. Sometimes you do actually start with reputations, but obviously in this case we've not started with any. The dog unit has come straight in here, and we are going to naturally try to stop this here, and yeah, that's that's not worked out for us. But we did gain a couple of traits, so we can get strong, tough, skilled fighter. We might pick up instigator, actually. We'll see if that one is a valid one. You can see, obviously, there's a lot of guards walking past there. We're probably best being on the top or bottom, top left or bottom left shower block to gain points, because this is the area where you are less likely to see some traits. But oh no, actually this is probably one of the worst ones, because that's a security room and you can see all of the people coming out there. But I'm going to end the fight, because that wasn't a surrender, that was an end fight, because they didn't see who did it. They heard the noise and the commotion there, but they didn't see who did it. Let's go for extremely strong, because we want to start breaking things. Yeah, the showers on the top right and bottom right, I think I said that previously, but the top right and the bottom right, those are the ones you don't want to be near, because there's a lot of traffic going through them. The top left, where we've just been, that has a guard station just above it, and this one here is pretty much the one that's got probably the least attention looking at. But then again, there is also a guard in the parole, so there's basically nowhere that we can go without attracting some sort of attention. But you can see we are gathering a lot of trait points up here because of our strength, and that guy's attacked me, and I'm going to attack them back. So you can see they have managed to, they've actually dropped their batons, so we are going to keep attacking until they are unconscious, and then we're going to pick up this set of keys, and you know what, I'm going to end the fight. And what I'm going to do is go for swimmer. And we might be able to make an escape attempt here. Do you want to go for... I'm going to go for quick. And then extremely quick. We might be able to get out. Because we can go through here. We have a set of keys. We can go through this. Alright? We can't go over there. But we can... we can go this way and out the front door. The problem with that is we've got 3 doors to traverse. Now we do have a set of keys, but it takes about half a second or maybe a second to open the door. Yeah, and there's the guards. But we're through, we're out, and oh, we just dodged that taser. So I'm making my way as fast as possible. I can actually end the fight, and I'm technically not in an area now where they... you see this? This is... I can't go there. This I can't go there. This, they don't mind me being here. That's a weird quirk of the game that I didn't expect, but we can swim. And that's it. Not bad. It says victims 1, but we didn't kill them. But we did manage to escape. So yeah, there we are. Third attempt was successful. First attempt, a massive failure on the game's behalf. Second attempt was a massive failure on my behalf. And then the third one, we managed to swim out. Obviously, if we did some sort of tunnel system, we could do something similar. So we'd have to get some probably plastic spoons and dig our way out. But that would be obviously heavily dependent on being able to dig under a lot of wall. There's 2 walls we'd have to go under, and obviously we'd have the dogs patrolling, so I think it's fairly tunnel-proof. I think overall security-wise it seems to be alright, but we managed to just get a set of keys and then exit there. That little weird section on the outside that we couldn't set as staff only, but was not like an area where the guards really cared, was an interesting one. It was an interesting one. Either way, hopefully this quite short escape attempt was of interest to you. If you want to see more, then by all means let me know. Either way, we will see how it goes. As always, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.